Hi everyone, it's Jen here from Tarot Spirit. I am procrastinating doing my homework. What better way than to do some tarot card readings? Um, so I'm just shuffling the cards here. I'm using the Anna Kay Tarot. I have another deck on the way, and I'm kind of blanking on its name. I think it's the Silver Witch Tarot. I can't wait for it to come. It's taking a long time. I'm getting impatient. Okay. So I'm finally getting over the flu I had. That was not fun. But I'm feeling much, much better. Okay, this is a mess. Why does everything look kind of weird? Okay. Let's see what's going on. 9 of Rods. Okay. So the 9 of Rods is when we're feeling, I always like to think of it, and this card has come up before, as a period in our lives where maybe we've created a little bit of a monster, not on purpose. So if you think about if you finally started your own business and it's been successful. However, what comes with this business is employees. You've grown it, you've needed to hire new people, and then you have to deal with people. When really your business, say your business was, I don't know, I'm an equestrian, starting your own barn and boarding other people's horses. Well, then all of a sudden you have enough horses that you have to you need people to help you take care of the horses, muck stalls and things like that, and they keep calling into work, or they have their issues, and then you have your clients' issues, and really all you wanted to do was like have your own farm and take care of the horses. But unfortunately, it's very difficult to only do the things we like, and that becomes a burden. So this guy is feeling wary, I guess I would say, right now. And so this is just a point in time, where we're just feeling a little bit just not sure what to do. But this card really does point that this will pass. We can get through it. I would sort of use it to, instead of just focusing on, oh, I don't want to deal with this, I don't want to deal with this, maybe thinking of ways you can get creative and innovative, and maybe do a little reading on how people deal with change, or how to conflict management, things like that, and try to get maybe some tools and some tips that may motivate you to try to navigate the situation instead of just focusing on the situation itself. Sort of give yourself an action plan to help move past this time of frustration. So let's take a look at the next card, the 7 of Swords. Maybe this is why you're feeling that way. So the 7 of Swords shows when someone in the situation is not being forthright, I guess I would say. So someone is either is twisting the truth, or outright lying, or trying to take credit for something that isn't theirs. I mean, in this deck it shows a thief, and just not acting with integrity. So when this card comes up, I always like to, yes, you can get upset, like, okay, someone's not behaving, someone's behaving badly, but that's human nature, and there are just people that for whatever reason, don't act with integrity. They may think they are. It's all about perception. But I think the best way when a card like this comes up is to consider how you're going to deal with it. On this side, we have the just feeling sort of stuck about it. And I guess really considering how you are going to behave when in a situation when someone is not behaving properly. And I think this card came up recently, a couple of weeks ago. So just making sure that you don't in turn behave badly, just because that person is. It's so easy to do. It's so tempting to, go off on the person or think, well, I'm going to get them back. But, the best way, and it takes a lot of maturity, which don't have all the time, is just to do your thing, do it with integrity. Don't get sucked into gossip and nastiness and all the kind of the drama that people will bring up to take focus off the fact that they're maybe behaving badly themselves. And don't get sucked into that and do that um, in turn as a reaction. Make sure, as I was saying with this card, make sure you address the issue from a place of action, not reaction. So let's move on to the next card, the Star. The Star card, I have trouble with this card. And because it's just sort of, you know, yeah, I really always have trouble with this card because it seems kind of, I have yet to really find the depth of it, I guess. To me, it's like, okay, when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Um, the, so I'm just going to sort of spew some of the things that come to mind. So, stars, what do we know about stars? I'm going to show you how I work through this because I've been reading cards for forever and I still get, you would think I would know every single card, but for some reason I still get stuck on cards. So this is kind of how I work through when that happens. So stars were used for ever until recent times for navigation. Um, they look to the stars for storytelling, whether it's the constellations and um, the stories behind that. So they've been really pivotal for humans, probably until, again, the last maybe even 100 years or something. Extremely important for everyday people, for everyday lives, whether it's for navigation or just their spirituality. They were a very important part of people's lives. Um, you can think of a shooting star wishing on a star, um, daring to kind of dream about um, what, your hopes, and if you could make one wish, what would that wish be? And to be thoughtful about that, because there's, of course, that saying, be careful what you wish for. So being really thoughtful about, if you're the type of person that's maybe like, oh, you just always wish something could be better, could be different. Make sure you really consider that, and that there aren't potentially, just like this guy, the story I told about the business, all he ever wanted was his own business. But then when you do have it, there are realities in, the mundane reality of running a business is, it's all on you. And you have people that maybe work for you that don't treat the business like it's their own business because it isn't their own business. So they don't have the same buy-in and the same level of dedication. So be thoughtful when you're wishing your way out of maybe a difficult situation, that you understand that every situation has its positive and negative side to it. And sometimes it, I think, can ask for a shift in perception or broadening your view of a situation to understand that maybe this one difficulty you're going through is isolated or just one small part of the bigger picture. So if you are doing something you love and you're running up against something difficult, to try to maybe make a list of all the good things that you do have and the positive things that you do have. Maybe writing down things that you are dreaming about, but then make a pro and con list and maybe try to consider the whole picture so you're not just saying, "Oh my god, if I only had this, everything would be wonderful." But realizing that that may come with some negative things, and that's not to be try to be dreary about things at all. It's trying to be more accepting of the situation you find yourself in currently and realizing that, it's not so bad and the grass is always greener, and that saying exists for a reason. Um, so, trying to really understand that even when we're going through times that may be a little trying, it's great to dream about different ways to improve our lives and keep doing that, but also remember that maybe things aren't so bad as they seem, and to try to keep things in perspective. Um, yeah. So if you noticed anything of the cards and want to leave some comments, I would love that very much. And I hope you have a really great week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.